Said, look, you can't have dominion over my phone. It's my phone. I can call whoever I want to call. And you're not going to stop me. Said, look, you better keep that nonsense to yourself. I don't want Angel. I don't want Angel to get implicated. I don't want Angel to be behind bars. Said, look, you need to do what is right. You're getting into a selfish mode. I'm not going to follow you into this. I'm not going to be on the other side of the law with you. I refuse to be an accomplice. He says that you don't understand. I don't want to lose Angel. I don't want to lose Angel. Guy, don't you get it? If they take on her, she will be locked behind bars for killing Kizito for the rest of her life. He said, no, that will not be what will happen. Everybody saw what happened to her. She was brought into the hospital. She was taken out. She was abandoned. She was kidnapped. There's enough evidence. There's enough evidence. We will fight to make sure that the evidence is given. There's no need to be scared. He said, look, I'm scared. I'm scared. He said, don't worry. We are here. Flora will do something. He also will do something. He will make sure that everything is in their favor. I said, okay, are you sure about this? I don't want to lose Angel. I've had her away from me for so long. I don't want to lose Angel. I said, don't worry, guy. We are here together in this. We will fight tooth and nail to make sure that this works. I said, okay, if that is it, let's go. Give me the phone. He refuses it. Give me the phone. Let's get this done. Then, of course, he had to hand over the phone. Now they're back indoors, and Angel was locked up because he didn't want her to run away. He now said, look, she now said, you don't have any right to keep me locked up like this. He said, okay, I understand. But look, you cannot just keep me locked up like this. And I said, look, you got to understand that this is a precarious situation. But anyways, we are going to call Flora. But I'm telling you, if anything goes wrong, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy, and I'm not going to be involved in whatever goes wrong. He said, look, look, I know you were scared. I'm also scared, but we just have to do what is right. Just let us call Flora and let's know what to do. Let's do this together. We will not be implicated. We did this in self-defense. And then he says, okay, please go ahead and call Flora. He now picked his phone and started calling Flora. And of course, she's waiting. She doesn't know what is going to become of her in episode 49. What do you think is going to happen to Angel? Is she going to be behind bars? Are they going to apprehend her? Are they going to convict her? What's going to happen? I know she's not going to be convicted because there's enough evidence. And let me tell you something. I don't think Kizito is dead. You think he's dead? He just can't die like that. That's a cheap death. He needs to pay. Now we see Mr. Jeff coming and calling all the people he knows, rallying them round and saying, guy, we need to find my sister. She's the only one I've got. Whatever it takes, however it takes, please make sure you find my sister. So this is it. And I believe that in episode 49, we're going to begin to see this drama unfold. Yes, they're already calling Flora, so Flora will be informed about the happenings, and then they will now start the work that has to be done. Now, what do you think is going to happen in episode 49? Do you think that Angel will be convicted? Do you think Angel will be arrested? That's up to us. Let's wait and see, because I know great things are going to unfold in episode 49. Thanks once again for watching, and if you haven't given a like, go ahead and do so and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. This is getting hot. Hotter and hotter than we ever imagined. This is episode 48 of Another Was Mistaken Marriage and the Danger Signs We Ignore. Remember that Flora made it very clear to the DPO that she is gonna take this to the highest height. Are you ready to see what Flora did? Go ahead and give a like to this video and of course subscribe to the channel. Here we see her telling the DPO that he needs to get up with his men and go and find Angel. That he's turning a deaf ear, a blind eye, he's turning his back, trying to make it look like as if it is Kizito that is on the winning side. He needs to put his men together and go find Angel. But he's still telling her that, look, these things cannot be done until 24 hours. How dare he say that? When something that is so terrible is happening right now, he is claiming that this has to be done after 24 hours? That is nonsense. Now, Flora said, look, if you don't get up and you're ready to play dirty, I am going to deal with you. I'm going to strip you of all your possessions. I'm going to strip you of all your position because you think you have it all together. No, you get up. You better get up and get your men to work. Now, you know that Flora already has all the footage. She has videos to prove that Kizito is on the losing side because he came and he attacked her. So she had the video covered and she showed the men that, look, I have this video and I'm going to share them with bloggers. That if you think I'm joking, don't try me. I don't give promises. I don't even give threats. I do what I say I do. I show facts. And that's what she's up to. She said, look, go ahead and get Kizito. And I said, get Angel found. That's even the first thing because Kizito has taken Angel and they don't know where she is. Now she said, look, please don't try me because if you try me, I am going to play dirty and you will not like me. He said, look, I've told you for the upteenth time, I am not going to do anything that is contrary to what we have already set down as the rules. Now, what do you think is going to happen here? Flora is definitely going to fight tooth and nail to make sure that she gets, the requisite justice for Angel. And this man is not going to be absolved because he is also going to be arrested. He has taken bribes. Don't forget, he has taken bribes from Kizito. He will not be absolved. Now we see Flora back in the hospital and the mother is asking, will her daughter be found? Will her daughter be found? Will Kizito go and take her and kill her? She said, no, don't worry, mother. We will do everything to make sure that Angel is found. Whatever it takes, we will put in all the mercenary, all the plans, everybody, and nothing will happen to Angel. She now said, don't forget that Kizito is a madman. He could kill her. She said, no, Kizito is not going to kill her because Angel is his weakness. So that's the reason why he will not kill her. So she will do everything to make sure that Angel is still put together and gotten as fast as possible. But the mother was so emotional, she started crying. Because at this point, she doesn't know whether this is the last she would see of her daughter. Because Kizito has taken her. We all know that Kizito took her to a veterinary doctor to open up her womb and bring out the womb. No, but thank God that Jeff, is it Jeff or will it George? George and that hitman were able to accost them. But now she's crying. She doesn't know what has happened to her Angel. And of course, even Flora too is already beginning to doubt and beginning to wonder that would she ever be found? But the mother started crying and all she could do was just to, hold her tight and just give her that comfort and that succor. And I pray that everything will be made known quickly and Flora would also be informed about what has happened. Now we see Mr. Jeff with his mother screaming and shouting that he needs to find a way to get his sister. And then the mother said, look, we're in the hospital. You can't be making noise like this. He said, I don't care. I don't care if I'm in the hospital. All he cares about is to get his sister. I don't want to know whatever anybody's saying. I just want my sister back. She now said, okay, no problem. Go ahead. Do everything you need to do to get your sister. And she started crying again because she doesn't know. She's helpless. The guy now went and said, okay, fine. I need to go settle some business. Here we see Bolaji lying down, trying to even, get better from all the beating that Omar has given him. And all of a sudden we see, Jeff comes in, hitting him, punching him. What is it? What's all this? Oh my God, so much punches in the night. And the guy was screaming, leave me alone, leave me alone. And the mother was delighted and happy. Yes, go deal with it. Go deal with it. Look at the eyes of the mother. She's so excited. And meanwhile, the doctor and the nurse had to come and rescue him. And I'm like, what is all this nonsense you're doing? Why are you beating up a patient? What's going on with you? Are you nuts or something? Are you crazy? He said, look, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I know what to do. He said, come on, get out of this place. He said, no problem. I'll get out with my own. He now went back and hit him again. Oh my God. Jeff is such a, I don't know what to call him, a criminal or what. They had to push him out of the place. They were like, nonsense. How could you do this to a patient? They don't know the backstory. They don't know what this guy has gotten himself into. They don't know that this guy is an accomplice to case. So they're like bothered, like, what? How can you come in a crazy manner, come start beating a patient? The lady said, oh, he's gone. The guy said, let him out of here. Take him away. Move him out. Chase him out. They said, no problem. He's gone. He's gone. And Angel was like, no, I thought we were going to the police. He said, no. How dare you say that? You just killed Kizito and you now want to go to the police? What are you saying? Do you want to get in jail? Do you want to be put behind bars? She now said, look, I did nothing wrong. Anything I did was in self-defense. All I did was just defend myself. And I'm not running anywhere. I'm not running anywhere. He now said, what nonsense. I just delivered you from the hand of Kizito. Kizito's guy was going to open you up and take out your womb and render you useless for the rest of your life. And now you're here saying you want to be free. Oh, come on. You want to go into jail? You want to be put behind bars for killing Kizito? No. Then the guy said, look, you cannot incarcerate her. You cannot keep her running like a fugitive. If she wants to surrender herself to the police, let's do it. And I love the way this guy said, because that's the truth. That's what has to be done. If anybody has done something wrong, turn yourself in. That's all. And everything will be weighed and evaluated based on the case of the situation. He now said, what nonsense are you saying? Do you think you can get justice in this land? Do you think that any police will listen and think that she's on the winning side? No! She is going to get herself in jail. He said, look at you. You just got delivered and you're saying you want to go to the police? She said, look, I'm not running away. I'm not running away. And I don't want to be seen as someone running away. I don't want to be seen as that. I want to go and tell the police what I've done. That's what she wants. What do you think should happen at this case? Do you think she should run away? Do you think she should hide? Do you think she should go around and keep herself away from surrendering herself of what she's done? Do you think she should listen to what George has said? Please let me know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think that Angel should do right now? Do you think she should hide away like a fugitive? Or do you think they should go and surrender her to the police? What should be done? Now it looks like as if they don't even know exactly what to be done. Even George is confused because he doesn't want to lose Angel. He's been so far away from Angel. Now he's gotten so close to getting her close to himself. And he doesn't want to lose Angel. What do you think he should do? He's confused. He came to his car, took out a bottle of drink and was drinking it. Then this guy saw him from afar, came out and took that drink from him and said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing all these things? Stop drinking. He just said, look, no. Don't come here and start telling me that. Don't tell me balderdash. I don't want to hear that. I've been away from Angel for so long. And then now she went ahead and got married to another man who is obviously a monster and a beast who is doing all these things to her. And now she has gotten into a case where she wants to now get, behind bars. I can't afford to lose her. He now said, look, you cannot be on the other side of the law. You cannot force Angel to hide away from whatever she's done. Meanwhile, do you think Kizito is dead? I don't think he's dead. I think he's suffering from the pain of that stab. And he has to get up. He cannot die because he has to pay for all the evil he has done. So Nelson is here saying that, look, we cannot allow her run away from all of this. He said, look, what are you talking about? She cannot get justice in this land. Nobody's going to save her. She's going to be put behind bars. Because the system doesn't recognize justice. That's exactly what George is saying. Because he's scared. He's scared that the Angel will be misconstrued and this thing will be turned against her and she will not find justice. So look, I cannot allow her to be put behind bars. I can't afford to lose her. And I said, no, we understand that you're scared, but we need to do what is right. We can't run away from the law. We need to do what is right. He now said, look, guy, I don't even want you to keep on advising me. I don't want to take any advice from you anymore. Please leave me alone. The guy said, look, I'm still going to advise you whether you like it or not. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to stand on the other side of the law with you. I'm not going to be a fugitive like you wanted to come and get you behind me. I don't want to listen to you. That's what George is saying. He doesn't want to listen to what Nelson has to say. He says, stop advising me because I'm not going to take any of your advice. He now left him and the guy was wondering what is going to happen. What do you think is going to happen in episode 48? 49, I mean. Look at it. Nelson has told him the truth. Even if Angel killed Kizito, she needs to turn herself in. That's what the law requires. Yes, it's going to be manslaughter. Yes, it's going to be like maybe she killed him, but it will be in self-defense. She will have every evidence to show that Kizito is a monster. And she will have the justice in her favor. But George is scared. He doesn't want to lose her. And Nelson is almost convinced because right now he doesn't know what to say and how to get him on his side. Because if George continues like this, he's going to keep Angel away. The doctor is like alarmed. Why would your son do this kind of thing? The mother did not even listen to him. Said, look, Jeff, whoever stands in your way from getting your sister's justice, come on, crush them. Push them aside. Don't allow anybody stop you. I give you my word. Go ahead and go find your sister because she is the only sister you've got. He now left. The doctor was like, what is this, madam? Why are you encouraging your son to do all of this? She just said, doctor, you don't understand. You don't understand the backstory. That's why you're talking like this. Oh, when we allow evil people to rise and have their place, people like us who are good will not be given an opportunity to stand for justice. And you see, when we mothers stand in the way of allowing our children to do what they're supposed to do, it weakens them. So right now, if many of us good people stand and rise up against the bad ones, maybe there will be less evil in the society. That's it. I said, but what do you say? What he just did could cost him a lot. He was beating the patient. I said, what? Cost him what? How much is it? We will pay for it. We will pay for it. How much is it? The doctor was confused. He just had to go. He was confused. He didn't understand what was going on again. The mother was like, yes, it's about time. They need to understand that we have awoken. We will not allow any evil put us down. We're back to Balaji, who has been beaten many times over. He's been going through a chaotic situation in this night. First he was kidnapped, then he was beaten, then Amma came and dealt with him, then now Jeff came and dealt his own blows. He now took his phone and called Kizito's mom. Where is Kizito is the question he's asking. And she said, oh, Kizito, he has gone on an adventure with his wife. She said, where did he take his wife to? She said, well, if he did not give you that information, don't ask that from me. I'm not going to be the one to give you that information. Face your fears. You better defend yourself. That was exactly what Kizito's mom told him. He was like, what? So he's alone in this world. He's going to bear the brunt by himself. Even Kizito's mom has dumped him and left. Don't forget she got the beating of her life too. We're back again to Angel and George and Nelson. George came and took the phone from Nelson because he saw that he was calling Flora. We're back to Angel, who is wondering what's going to become of her, who is wondering what's going to happen to her. Meanwhile, we see George. What is he doing? He's calling his agent. His flight agent, telling him, book any ticket right now. Any ticket out of the country. Book it. I need any available tickets. We need to fly out. This guy wants to fly out Angel. He doesn't want her to remain in this country because he doesn't know what's going to happen. He wants Angel to run away. What do you think? Do you think that's the right thing to do? That's not the right thing to do. Look at how Nelson is looking at him. And look, even Angel said, look, I am not going anywhere. I am not running. I am ready to turn myself in. I did nothing wrong. I only did whatever I did in self-defense. That guy was about to deal with my womb, guy. And I did that in self-defense. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm not stepping out of this house. All I want to do is I want to talk to Flora. He said, look, you're not going to do any such thing. Right now, he's the one calling all the shots. That before, you've done everything you wanted to do. Right now, no way. I am the one that is dictating what to happen. He said, no, you have no right to keep me. He said, look, I am the one to determine what to do to you. See, you're claiming you want to be free. You're claiming you're a human being. You're claiming that. What are you saying? What nonsense come out of your mouth? Oh, did you have the power to save yourself and you allowed Kizito to kidnap you? Come on, come off it. Then, as he was saying, he said, look, at this point, I just saved you. I just delivered you from the hand of your captive or your captor. And you were here talking nonsense? Then, of course, Nelson told me to stop insulting Angel. Stop insulting her. Yes, she was under bondage. We agree. But right now, she wants to turn herself in. So why are you standing in her way? Don't be that one that will stand against her. Allow her to do whatever she wants to do. Why would you come here and try to ruin the rest of her life? Why would you make her a fugitive for life? Don't say that. I mean, I just love this guy. He's being so reasonable because that's just the best thing to do, to turn herself in. And of course, she concurred with that. I said, look, you stay out of this. Stay out of this right now. You have no understanding of what has happened. You don't know the backstory. Let me be whatever I want to be. I am calling the shots right now. She just said, look, you cannot call the shots. The only person I want to speak to right now is Flora. That is it. QED, point blank. I don't want to talk to anybody. He said, look, you talk to no such person. You listen to me and you follow my instructions. She now said, no, I am not doing this. I am not doing this. I am going to go the right way. And I can see that Nelson has taken his phone. He's going to start calling, Madam Flora. Meanwhile, she is gripping in fear. Angel is gripping in fear. She doesn't know what's going to become of her.